Those ladies and the gentlemen.
Music. smell something tragic floating in the air. Eating your food makes you that way. I watch that green cloud float across your face, and I've never been this kept away. In a way I know it's part of waking up, but your aroma brings me down. It's better than I've ever smelled before, and I know, and you know, can't no tic-tac help you now. 'Cause I can smell you breathe, washing over me, and suddenly I turn away from you. There's nothing left to prove, baby, all you need is Listerine. So if you think we're gonna touch, I suggest you brush. Baby, won't you get that black and tartar off your teeth? I can smell you breathing. Don't breathe. So if you think we're gonna touch, I suggest you brush. Baby, won't you get your halitosis off of me? I can smell you breathing. Don't breathe. I smell something tragic floating in the air. Eating your food makes you that way.
This past Thursday was the Great American Smokeout, a day that everyone in America was encouraged to stop smoking cigarettes for a 24-hour period. Here to comment further is Update Health correspondent Roseanne Roseannadanna.
Mr. Richard Fader from Fort Lee, New Jersey writes in and says, Dear Roseanne Roseannadanna, last Thursday I quit smoking. Now I'm depressed, I gained weight, my face broke out, I'm nauseous, I'm constipated, my feet swell, my gums are bleeding, my sinuses are clogged, I got heartburn, I'm cranky, and I have gas. What should I do? Mr. Fader, you sound like a real attractive guy. You belong in New Jersey. I know exactly what you're going through, because once I, Roseanne Roseannadanna, quit smoking. And to get back in shape, I had to join one of those fancy schmancy health clubs. You know, the ones where it's real expensive to join, but it's worth it because you get to see a lot of people that you don't know naked. Like some people got those bulgy thighs, the ones that get chafed just because they're always scraping against each other. And there's other people there that got these funny belly buttons, like some go in and some go out, or it's like a hole, or it curls around, or it's like a little knob on it, like a door. Some of them got a little piece of their sweater still in it. Some of them look like a little star, or a shell, or a clam, or some you don't know what they are. But personally, I, Roseanne Roseannadanna, don't like to walk around with no clothes in front of other people. Not that I don't have a great body. because there's a lot of people in there and you don't know where they've been. So listen to this. Who do you think is sitting next to me? But Dr. Joyce Brothers, that very smart pixie lady who thinks she knows everything. But what this nude psychologist doesn't know was that she had this little teeny tiny ball of sweat right here hanging off the tip of her nose. It was just hanging there. It wouldn't fall off. Like if she turned her head, didn't fall off. If she stood up, didn't fall off. If she stretched, didn't fall off. And when she picked a little piece of sweater out of her belly button, it didn't fall off. That little sweat ball just wouldn't fall off. So I yelled at her. I said, hey, doctor, flick that sweat ball off your nose.
What do health clubs, sweat, and saunas have to do with cigarettes?
Well, Jen, it just goes to show you. It's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another. If you smoke or you have a sweat ball hanging off your nose. It's just like the song we used to sing on Thanksgiving when I was a little girl. Everybody would come over to my house and looking all pretty and cute and everything. My mother would make a turkey with stuffing, and for dessert we'd have the traditional banana Roseannadanna cake. Before we ate, we'd bow our heads. Bow your head, Jen. Come on, bow your little head. Come on, Jen, bow your head. Bow your head down. We'd bow our heads and we'd all sing. We gather together to ask the Lord's blessing. Please look down upon the Roseannadanna souls. Bring peace to our fathers, good health to our mothers, and please don't make me sweat like Dr. Joyce Brothers.
Is that? We might screw up sooner or later.
Hello?
Hello.
By the way, Rodney Dangerfield is my twin brother. Different parents, though. I tell you, I get no respect either. I tell you, I knew my morning wasn't going right. When I put on my shirt, the button fell off. When I picked up my briefcase, the handle fell off. I tell you, I was afraid to go to the bathroom. I got myself good this morning. I did push-ups in the nude. I didn't see the mousetrap. When I was a kid, I was so ugly. My mother fed me with a slingshot. You know you're ugly when you go to the proctologist and he sticks a finger in your mouth. With my old man, I got no respect. He told me never take candy from a stranger unless they offer you a ride. I asked my old man if I could go ice skating on the lake. He told me, wait till it warms up. In my school, the teacher asked a kid to prove the law of gravity, so he threw me out the window. When I was a kid, my parents got divorced. There was a custody fight. No one showed up. I went to see my doctor, Dr. Biddy Boom Ball. I told him, doctor, every morning when I get up, I look in the mirror and I feel like throwing up. What's wrong with me? He said, I don't know, but your eyesight is perfect. I told my psychiatrist that everybody hates me. He said, that's ridiculous. Everyone hasn't met you yet. I told my doctor I don't get no respect. I told him I wanted a vasectomy. He said, with a face like yours, you don't need one. It was the same thing in the Army. No respect. They gave me a uniform that glows in the dark. I got lucky one day. A girl phoned and said, "Come on over, there's nobody home." I went over. Nobody was home. I was making love to this girl, and she started crying. I said, "Are you going to hate yourself in the morning?" She said, "No, I hate myself now." Quitting smoking. Now that's a tough one. My wife and I decided to make a deal. We'll only smoke after sex. I've had my same pack since 1975. What bothers me is my wife is up to 3 packs a day. I shouldn't tell jokes about my wife. She's attached to a machine that keeps her alive. It's called a refrigerator. My wife was afraid of the dark. Then she saw me naked. Now she's afraid of the light. I'm a bad lover. Once I caught a peeping Tom booing me. I tell you, I know how to satisfy my wife in bed. I leave. My dog learned how to beg, watching me through the bedroom door. It's tough to stay married. My wife kisses the dog on the lips, but she won't drink from my glass. I told my wife I was seeing a psychiatrist. She told me she was seeing a psychiatrist, 2 plumbers, and a bartender. My wife wants to have sex in the back of the car. She wants me to drive. My wife and I were happy for 20 years, and then we met. I told my wife, our kids are spoiled. She said, "A lot of kids smell like that." One night my wife told me to take out the garbage. I told her, "You cooked it, you take it out." Went to buy a used car and I found my wife's dress in the back seat. I don't get any respect. Last week my house was on fire. My wife told my kids to be quiet. You might wake up your father. Well, that's all for tonight.
Well, I mean, there's probably 100 people.
Now the Red Solo Cup is the best receptacle for barbecues, tailgates, fairs, and festivals, and you, sir, do not have a pair of testicles and you prefer drinking from glass. A Red Solo Cup is cheap and disposable. In 14 years they are decomposable, and unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. Freddie Mac kissed my ass. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I really love how you're easy to stack, but I really hate how you're easy to crack. 'Cause beer runs down in front of my back. Well, that, my friend, is quite yucky. But I have to admit that the ladies get smitten, admiring how sharply my first name is written on you with a Sharpie when I get to hitting on them to help me get lucky. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I've seen you in blue and I've seen you in yellow, but only you, Red, will do for this fella, 'cause you are the Abbott to my Costello, and you are the fruit to my loom. Red Solo Cup, you're more than just plastic. You're more than amazing. You're more than fantastic. And believe me that I'm not the least bit sarcastic when I look at you and say, Red Solo Cup? You're not just a cup. You're my friend. Yeah. Thank you for being my friend. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Red Solo Cup. Red Solo. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Red Solo Cup. Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Proceed to party. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah!
One way and one the
Here's your mother girl. And have we got news for you? Get ready for the Lola girl. And these are some bras at home. All right.
It's rising.
Oh my God, Sophie.
Love is getting low. Going to all sources.
What's the sauce now?
It's the place to be. Doesn't matter what else
Just about half past
Please.
Maybe we have to keep training and strict rules and all that.
You can tell me all the rules.
You're making things very complicated.
Then be good boy.
I'm trying to.
And do like Lola tells you to do. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. And little man, little Lola wants you. Make up your mind to have no regrets. Recline yourself, resign yourself, you're through. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and soul is what I came for. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. No use to fight, don't you know you can't win. You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you fool. Give in. Give in. Give in. Hello, Joe.
Alongside of me here, 3 years ago, she came up with the idea of she came up with this idea of lip syncing. I just want you to know she puts in an awful lot of work, and I think she deserves a lot of credit. All your time and all your hustle. Now, quickly, the first time we did this, we had a poor attendance. But by word of mouth, the second time we did it, we had a tremendous amount. Tonight we have another one. Next year we're going to have standing room only.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who participated. I had no idea why you wanted me to come here and hold his hand.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and...
I also want to say thank you to a very special person who, honestly, without her, this show would not go on. And that's our DJ, Linda. She was fabulous. Linda, thank you. Thank you. I love you.
Before I let you go, tonight we've done Broadway shows, which you just saw one number from, and we're going to end with another number from the same play. we've had country western, we've had SNL, we've had standards, and we even had somebody with jokes the whole time. So, the Broadway show, by the way, the premise of the Broadway show is the New York Yankees between 1949 and 1953 have won 5 World Series. There's a Washington Senator fan who was just dying. So he makes a deal with the devil to become the greatest baseball player and bring the Washington Senators up. Now, what happened was, he sort of lost his feeling and he was backing out of the deal, which is why Lola was sent in by the devil to tempt him and make sure he's in. But prior to that, you're going to see a number right now. We're going to do it from the first act. I have to go back there and get these misfits ready to play those damn Yankees.
Carol, I really enjoyed holding his hand all that time.
There you go.
Everybody wants to hold your hand.
I want to know who wants to do it.
This game of baseball is only one half skill. The other half is something else. Something bigger. You gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you never win, that's when the grin should start. You gotta have hope. Mustn't sit around and mope. Nothing's half as bad as it may appear. Wait till next year and hope. When your luck is batting 0, get your chin up off the floor. Mister, you can be a hero. You can open any door. There's nothing to it but to do it. You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart. First you gotta have heart.
A great slugger, we haven't got.
A great pitcher, we haven't got. A great ball club, we haven't got.
What do we got?
We've got heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start.
Now you get the idea.
We've got heart. We don't sit around and ball. Not a solitary song do we need, miss, because we've got hope.
Boys, I'm proud of you.
We're so happy that we're humming.
That's the hardy thing to do.
Ho, 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 'cause we know our ship will come in.
So it's 10 years overdue.
Ho, 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 we've got heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, and keep that old horse before the cart.
So what the heck's the use of crying?
Why should we curse?
We gotta get better, 'cause we can't get worse. And do I do it?
We've got heart. We've got heart. We've got heart.
All right.
Come on, Rocky, you tell him. We've got heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart. Who minds them pop bottles flying? The hisses and booze.
The team has been consistent.
Yeah, we always lose,
But we're laughing 'cause